Hello, everyone. Welcome to the ACGL Community League. I'm Rigger, joined today by Mr. Chicken Squeeze. And we're going to be
Hello.
sitting here and observing what potentially is going to be a very, very important game. I'm wearing my fancy shirt, I'm wearing my tribal shirt, and I came emotionally prepared for the events we're going to see.
No,
We have Checker versus SLR LR. Two teams that are very, very high in regard, high in prestige, high in experience, and most importantly, high in skill.
no, certainly. We've seen so far in the ACGL league just the surprising talent that SA has been able to produce, and this match is going to be no difference. I'm very excited to see how these two teams perform and how the talent of SA just keeps growing.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be very, very interesting. First map we have is Bind. Bind is a map that comes down most importantly, who gets the first pick. This is a
Yes.
very, very first pick dependent game. As you have the luxury of being able to TP everywhere and move around as frequently as possible. Through TPs allows you to actually execute onto A, execute onto B quite frequently or fluently rather. Um, yeah, it's going to be very,
Yeah,
very interesting. It's going to be
I'm
very, very interesting.
I am very surprised to see that the other team has not chosen Raze. Raze is quite known to be quite strong on this map, especially in hookah, to prevent the team from pushing into the site. So I'm definitely going to see how they're going to combat the Raze meta on the side of hookah.
Yeah, one of my favorite picks on this map, particularly, we have Super Cavs on the chamber. For those who have been
Ah,
um, the last time Super Cavs played Chamber on Bind, he was averaging about 4 kills every single round and had 409 ACS.
well,
So
I'm quite curious to see where he's going to go. Is he going to go B long? Is he going to hold A heaven? That's gonna be the
he
question.
he's unique in the sense that he holds showers. He's a very shower
Oh,
he's a very shower heavy player, so he gets into a lot of A
interesting.
short fights as well. But yeah, rounding it out, we have Hachi on the Sage, also a really good op pick on this map, and you're going to see a lot of Hachi on that B side, Carl on Initiator, Initiator main naturally, and we're going to run the double control on the other side. Elephant Shrew on the Brim and less on the Viper. What do you think about that?
Well, I think the Brim is an obvious choice. We see both teams are using Brim to definitely smoke off the op angles, especially on B long and A heaven. The Viper is also quite an interesting choice because you can use her for the same purpose with the poison cloud that she goes. But of course, the main thing about Viper is that wall to block off any type of visual that the enemies can get. So I'm curious to see how they're going to combine the use of Brim's smoke and the wall of Viper.
Yeah, we're gonna get into game here as we're gonna see how these guys are gonna battle around these challenges, these uniquely presented challenges. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. I'm looking forward to this. The last time I watched the Bayern game, locally at least, we had a lot of gunfights. It is a very swing or get swung
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
game.
Bine is
And
definitely like heavy push aggressive, and we're already seeing three defenders on B and two on A.
yeah, so we're gonna get into this round, and Cav's gonna be looking for that first blood. Not gonna get anything. Just gonna take a couple of shots as trademarks can get broken. Looks like we're gonna see a C hit coming through here. The nade's gonna land front showers as Boomstruck's gonna land, and the race satchel's gonna come through all into backside. Less trying to combat Hachi or trying to combat Supercav's lamps. Lamps control's gone. SLR is in sight, spikes down, 45 seconds. Remedy's going to get one. Let's going to get another one. Supercars, good for 1 kill, but Stale's going to put Supercars down. Stale's going to put 2 people down. 1v4 on the shoulders of Carl. What can you do, Carl? Can you give me anything that's looking
I don't
pretty,
know. They
pretty
got they
wrapped
they
up?
got A pretty secured. Again, the aggressive push onto A is the way to go. We see the Raze satcheling in. That's again, Raze is so strong on this map as she can gain space, push in, and just immediately put pressure.
Yeah, and yeah, Carl's just gonna get one.
Oh,
Yeah, he's gonna get one. Yeah, Rhino Beater's gonna fall, unfortunately, as Carl's gonna die to Spike for econ reasons, but he's gonna take Stale with him. Really good shots from Carl. I think good for 2 for that round, making that 4v1 slightly more palatable. As first point of the series, gonna go in favor of SLS or SLRLR. That's a mouthful.
I think we'll just stick to SLR.
Yeah, SLR, 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 LR, 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 LR. Yeah, so we're gonna see
the
the double judges come through. Yeah,
Oh,
you can see.
yes, no,
Yeah, the way they
the
stacked.
renowned
Yeah,
judge. Again,
the
Judge
double.
is like Judge is just a famous celebrity on Bind, especially in hookah. I mean, how many times have you been just blasted in the face with an omen hiding in smokes by hookah?
Yeah, more often than not, a raise. Just sashing in
Mm.
your face and pressing the issue. As we're going to see a B long hit here. B splits. We're going to see Chamber walking up a short. This is the weak side of the map as the contest is going to come through. They're not out sight yet, but things are looking pretty grim. Things are looking pretty grim, but Toothless is going to get dropped by the judge, the aforementioned judge, making their sort of Chekhovian return. As the sash is going to come through and Hutch is going to fall. Power of the judge. You can't do anything with the classics. Spike's going to go down. Check your timers. Check them twice. 45 seconds on the clock. Rapidly expiring. Yeah, it's 5 alive in this situation. Shorty's going to go up.
Oh, is he
Stale.
gonna get it?
Don't whiff. Don't. No,
Oh,
no. Not that.
no,
Okay,
no,
you
no.
got it. Greasy Socks gets laid out. Carl's going to get another
No,
one.
call
Clean up this
again.
game. But yeah, Elephant Shrew.
Yeah, as I said, Raze is strong on this map as the duelist who can push into side aggressive, and we see SLR making use of that technique. They're getting in there, they're pushing Checkers back, just resulting in that late rotate and holding its angles of post plant and just picking up the people trying to come to defuse that spike. Checkers is definitely going to have to do a better job in preventing the team from pushing in so aggressively.
Yeah, as we're gonna go into the next couple of rounds here. We're gonna go into our bonus round. Rifles on one side, sort of scraps on the other. As yeah, you can see another A hit coming through, waiting for those first smokes to land.
We
Viper
see
hasn't put in a
showers
wall
coming
yet.
through. Oh,
Stale
yes.
gonna drop super calves. Very, very uncharacteristic, but still, unfortunately, the better chamber at the moment out of these last 3 rounds. Flash is gonna come through and yeah, gonna be forced off. Greasy Socks can't fight that full blind, but he's gonna recontest here. Is he gonna get 2 with a collateral kill? Insane shot from him. As he's gonna challenge another person, but yeah, he's gonna challenge Brim in shower. He's not gonna get anything from that. But he's 2 kills on the board already. Made this a 3v4.
Very important pick there from Greasy. They needed that.
Yeah, you're supposed to. The common bit of advice is try and get your first kill. Be good for at least 1 trade. He's good for 2 with 1 bullet. So
Exactly, and he got out there. He did an ego push, which is what we want. We want to see them.
Seconds left.
Rybio gonna try and reaggress here. Gonna get dropped. Carl's gonna be good for another one. They don't know. They don't know that is Lamb's control, but Toothless picks it up. Drops less. Spike's gonna go down to half. 4.5 seconds. Everything goes again. 1.
Oh.
Molly's gonna go, but Carl's gonna stick. Gonna fall, unfortunately, but defenders win, rings
Defenders
out.
win.
1. Yeah.
Sacrificed his life there for the spike defuse. So definitely worth it. They get a point on the board. It's now 1-2. They're a little better on the econ there. So we're definitely going to see what they're going to do now. So far, we're seeing again a Sky and Brim on B with a 3 stack on A. I wonder if they've picked on the aggressive push from SLR. I don't know exactly what they're going to do here. We see Spike actually drop. So they're not committing to a site. They're going to see where they can get the pick, where the best places to be, pick up that spike, and push the site that they need to. Very, very good from SLR.
Yeah, and Carl and Toothless are gonna walk up here. The flash is gonna come through, swing up the smoke. Ryderbeel's gonna get one. Carl's gonna get out one. Stale on the outside of the map wins that duel once again against Super Cavs. Needs to mix it up. Things aren't working as less. Gonna drop Carl as well. There's no defenders on this B side of the map. Do they recognize that? Do they realize? Do the pieces come together as it's a 2v4? You can reaggress. It's risky, but you could. But
You
look,
could,
no, it
for
looks like
sure.
they're gonna. Looks like they're gonna back up. Just back it up. Not hit this site. Know that you have the numerical advantage on either side. So still gonna pick a fight and lose it against Hachi of all people. Really good shot from Hachi, making sure
Really
that
good
Stale's
shot, yes.
rampage puts
And
in a
of
very
course,
abrupt
we
and violent end.
see SLR. They've picked up the spike. They decided, no, we're gonna go B. And that's the choice. That's the option. Will Sage be able to rotate in time to help Greasy here?
Yeah, as the flash is gonna come through,
30
and
seconds left.
Greasy in a really precarious spot here.
Player standing.
Gonna get dropped by Elephant Shrew. 3v1. World on your shoulders, Hachi.
Spike
What can you
planted.
do? You have a sheriff, you have 6 bullets.
Not
Didn't get
much.
anything done?
Oh,
Ah,
we've seen. Yeah, I mean, we've
Two
maybe never
bullets.
know. We've seen a Battle Sage activated.
yeah, 2 bullets for everybody. Yeah, 2 bullets for everybody. See what he can do here.
Oh,
Can he
no,
get some value? Oh, nope, Elephant Shrew. Gonna put him down.
that is
Odds, yeah,
another winner.
not a favorite fight. Not a favorite fight for you with the sheriff into that.
No, of course not. No, and we're looking now at a 3-1 again. I don't know. I think Checkers is definitely going to have to improve on their just holding down side. It seems that they're pushing a little hard. We're seeing an aggressive side from SLR. They're really pushing into sight, and maybe Checkers should just play a little calmer, hold angles better, rather than trying to get off that pick. Because essentially, that's what SLR is wanting. They want to get that pick immediately and then deciding which side to pick. So rather work on denying entry.
Yeah, as we're gonna jump into the next couple of rounds, one more round, and we have the first full buy round. I think can we press tab and see what the eco looks like? Yeah, first full rifle round here. A couple of light shields. Is less gonna put down Coral. First blood for the round. 4v5. Toothless backing up for dear life. Trying to desperately throw down smokes, delay in any way possible. He's alone on site. Do they recognize this? Rotations coming through. Toothless playing very, very close. Highway to the danger zone. As a flash comes through here, he's potentially dead, but the call isn't a flash. Actually, Sky is going to back away. Meet up with his rays. Take a bit more time for the delay. Actually frozen Supercavs in his steps. As the hit hasn't come through.
We're definitely
Numbers all
seeing a
stabilized,
slower
yeah.
round. We're definitely seeing a slower round here. They're definitely, as I said, not pushing as hard, trying to rather deny entry. And I think SLR is trying to figure out what should they do. What should they do?
Yeah, flash is going to come through. Toothless good for one, maybe? Nope, the Super Mega Death Rocket's going to come. No, Super Mega Death Rocket, wrong game. As the Showstopper's going to come through. Greasestock's going to kill one, and Remedy is going to get another one. It's now 2v3, 2v4 retake, and you have to try and retake out CT. No flashes, no smokes. Relying purely on the bullets in your gun here. Yeah, it's 2v, it's hard. It's difficult, it's very, very hard. It's very, very hard. Yeah, Supercat's gonna back up, make sure they don't get flanked. Hachi gonna poke and prod to see if he can get anything done here, but he might die to spike. It's very, very precarious.
Now they're definitely really, really good at putting down spike, getting into those post plant positions and holding. No ego pushing, no trying to go for those frags, just simply keeping the defenders off site.
Yeah, as the TP's gonna come through, just not die to the spike here. Finding it really, really hard. Checkers finding it really, really hard to piece together these rounds.
They definitely are. I think they're trying to get the feel of SLR, trying to understand how they enter sight, trying to really get the vibe of the team. But they're definitely struggling here. We're definitely gonna have to see a more of a, I don't know. The thing is, SLR is just pushing so hard into sight with Util. We're seeing the rays come through, the smokes go down, the flashes go in. When you're getting pushed that hard, it's really difficult to combat.
Yeah, but they're making a good attempt at it. They're
sure.
not backing down. They've taken one round off. First 5 rounds don't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but Greasy Socks gets timing, potentially kills Stale.
Oh!
Well, 5 knives go miss. 2 classic shots, land true. Potentially gets another one, but no, Remy's gonna clean him up. Supercav's gonna get another kill less. Good for one as well. 3v3. Numbers all on A. Hachi potentially able to go huge here. Massive flank. He doesn't see anyone, but the calls are going to come through. He knows the Raise Satchel's going to get him into back truck. He's going to detour into lamps. Wrap around once more. Ring around the Rosie as Hachi going to kill Remedy. Spike's going to come down. Spike planted. 45 seconds. Once again. Can they beat the clock this time? They have numbers. They have ulti. The Seeker's going to go through. Find both of them lamps. It's a very, very tight spot. Rhino gives yourself a bit more breathing room by dropping Coral, but odds aren't in your favor. How's you gonna put that wall up? Maybe potentially faking. Rhino gonna peel, gonna find the shoulder. Les gonna get the kill. Good for the trade. Toothless 1v1. Can you make this 2-4? You have the wall. The orbital strike's gonna come through. Toothless defusing.
Oh!
Rhino gonna come through. Good for the kill. Good for the round. 1-5 is the scoreline.
Rhino is definitely performing as he should. That was quite an interesting play there by Toothless using that ult, but unfortunately the damage didn't come through, and with 30 health she was able to just spray him down. Unfortunate. They're definitely not backing down and just completely showing what they've got. It's very interesting to see how Checkers is adapting to SLR's aggressive push into sites. I'm very curious to see maybe a little bit more action from Toothless, seeing how he'll be able to combat these pushes.
Yeah, he's being very, very proactive.
Yeah.
Which is a good look. It's a good look. They just need to find a way to piece these last rounds together. As it looks like it's going to be a B hit. You can see 3 people walking up B short. Toothless. He doesn't know.
To do what he can.
He suspects it. He doesn't know. The first swings that come through, the bullets are going to land. The nade's going to come through. Can he get one? No, he's going to put him down. 2 guns, too many. Is Greasy Socks in a really precarious spot. The Satchel's going to come through. Backside exposed. The Op's going to get 1 kill less. They now know he's here. Can they isolate him? Give him some fair fights. He's going to have to dash out, but he's still here.
What did I say about Hookah? I said the
Yeah,
raise
actually get
in
one.
Hookah.
Yeah, while you're... sorry for the interruption.
No.
4 people died in that moment. Ray's being a very impactful part, getting the up kill here. There's Super Cavs. World's on your shoulder once again. I've seen you do big things. Can you do it again? Gonna see the up. Gonna see the raise. Nose one's tube. Gonna get 1 kill. Rhino beats are good for the trade. Super Cavs warming up here, but 6-1. Can he warm up in time to sort of bring this game into a more salvageable, more palatable, more delectable state?
I don't know. The warming up is definitely occurring, but it doesn't help you warm up if the other team is on fire. Rhino knows exactly what he needs to do. He knows his role perfectly well, playing Raze on this map, getting those nades in, clearing those angles, as we saw with Toothless trying to hold Hookah. As soon as that Raze nade comes through, there is nothing you can do. What are you going to do? You're either going to run away, walk straight into their crosshair. So Rhino doing extremely good job with the role of Raze on. No, Bind, sorry.
No, all good. All good. Greasy is going to potentially take a disadvantageous fight here. Sheriff into it off. War funding coming in clutch here as still managed to force him up on a round where he didn't have on the last one. Shot's gonna come through. Greasy, what is that? Really good shot, putting down the chamber up as Rhino's gonna get another trade in retaliation. Supercow's gonna get 1 less. Good for the trade. It's 3v3, 3 ultis online versus 1, potentially a res. The reses are all very risky here. Yeah, the reses are very, very risky as 2 people died. A short, or A connector rather. Greasy looking for something. Got a really good flank. Got a really good flank with Hachi. Remy's aware of it. Can they crunch on this flash? Comes through, blinds. Multiple people. Greasy gets 1 kill. Elephant Shoe gets another one. Greasy's still alive. Oh, Greasy dies, unfortunately. Hachi gets 2 kills. Defenders win 2 kills from Hachi.
That is exactly what Checkers needed. They needed that confidence. They needed those kills. More importantly, they needed that eco. Very glad to see that the team came together there and worked together so well at stopping SLR's push there onto the site. I think that warming up that you mentioned is definitely getting to the right temperature, and we can only hope that they hold that temperature.
Yeah, we're sort of in a very comfortable spot. You're landing 2 shots. Getting a couple kills, getting your team a bit more gold, or getting your team a bit more cash when playing too much League. As smoke's gonna come through, and yeah,
Surprising.
let's see how they play off of this. The flash is gonna come through showers, spots nothing. Puzzle piece coming together. You kind of figure that they're playing behind the smoke. Dogs are gonna confirm it. Gotta see one at least. Take a bite out of elephant shrew.
They're very interesting to see that 3-stack on B long, really just to deny them of that aggressive push up long. I definitely see that Checkers is starting to feel the momentum of SLR, and they're gonna definitely switch up their strategy.
Yeah, Greasy potentially good for 1 kill here. Do they clear him? They do. Still good for the clear. Very, very aware of that. As now they kill the Jet. It's now 1v4. Carl, we've seen you do some magnificent things. Can you do it again? Number Siemens, unmountable. Smoke's gonna come through. Really interesting Viper roll. Cuts off backside, cuts off front side. Isolates this fight even more. So Rap's gonna come through from Toothless. Flank's gonna come through, but time is whittling down at a very alarming pace. Stale gonna reduce Supercat's heart rate to a very alarming one as well. Toothless taking a duel in A short. Potentially good for 1. Can Toothless get any kills here? Nope, Stale's gonna clean up as well. 3 kills for Stale. Hutchins and Carl gonna get 2 more, but Remedy and Les close out the round. 2-7 is scoreline.
The heat was not there on that round. I feel like SLR is just fighting the predictive strategy that Checkers has on them. They're like, all right, you see what we're doing, we're gonna do something else. We're gonna completely flip the table, which they did, pushing, essentially funneling onto A side, which I don't think Checkers was ready for at all.
Yeah, sometimes you get burnt, right? Sometimes you get burnt on the flame.
Or poisoned in the Viper case there with the
Yeah.
Viper.
No, definitely an adjective to indicate harm happens. As Supercavs, also an adjective for harm, drops Stale where he stands, grabs the Vandal, cheeky little upgrade, but only has 25 HP. Maybe donate this to Greasy? Yeah, he's trying to, but Greasy can't really walk up. He has his knives of his own. The heal's gonna come through. Supercavs as healthy a man as he started, but eating his wheat picks, 80 cereal this morning, had his vitamins.
The spike has been given to the Rays, and let's see what they do with that.
Yeah. Let's see how they develop this. It looks like there's a fight happening. A short or no, Hachi or Supercast just backing away. Hachi's got a wall of showers.
We see Les there holding for that rotate, waiting patiently for Toothless to rotate into her crosshairs.
Yeah, but Toothless, very, very disciplined. He doesn't have that much in terms of weaponry. He has the classic.
Oh.
Potentially a right click. I've never seen you miss these. Toothless. Well, unfortunately, Toothless loses the round.
First time for everything.
Yeah, first time for everything is still a 4v4.
Yeah,
and he does have the res. Potentially a res rotate coming through, but no, it's going to be a B execute. Carl. Your mod is coming. What can you do? Get 1. Carl, can you get another one? Carl, get another one. Gets dropped by Remedy, unfortunately. Supercat's going to get another one. Heating up, as we said. Spike's coming down. 5 seconds, 4 seconds.
Time?
No, not enough time.
There we go.
Good for 3 kills. Gives his team his 3rd round. As we go into round 11. Yeah, round 11. Last 2 rounds. 7-5 potentially.
Wow, I am very impressed there. We're seeing a patient play there from Checkers. The SLR was pushing A quite heavily, and then we decided to rotate to B, and Checkers was just there. They predicted it. They were waiting. I think they've had enough. Are they going to make the comeback? Are they going to say, we are here, we see what you're doing, and we're not going to let it go any further?
Yeah, let's see how if they can stop this onslaught as Greasy. Really, really dangerous spot. Gonna tailwind, get out of there. Realize things are a bit sketchy. Don't want to be in that spot. As the nade's gonna come through, land back sight. Boombot's gonna clear out Supercavs. You guys are in a very precarious spot. The Showstopper's gonna get 1. Les gonna get another one. Both duelists on site dead. 3v5 retake, 45 seconds, and round 11 goes to SLR. Doubled up lamps. One playing B short, one playing showers. Very, very tough to break this up, but Carl makes a good attempt at it. Kills less. Remedy and Hachi is going to get another one. 2v3, slightly more palatable. Slightly more delectable as Hachi, good for res, good for a kill. Elfritru prepping that orbital strike. Orbital strike's gonna come through. Hachi has nowhere to run. Gonna get a bit cooked. Yep. Elfritru gonna get out. Elfritru gonna kill himself in that. No, gonna kill two people with it rather. He's still alive. Yeah, he's still alive. Just knifing away, making his way out. Lamps. Or making his way through TP. But it's a very weird exchange of events there.
What a fortunate ult there from 11 and an unfortunate wall coming from Sage on Checkers. She just could not fit through that gap. And they definitely take that round. These two teams are just going at it. They are giving each other, although it's 3 for 8, I do not think SLR is having really an easy match. They definitely have to go with strats, pushes. They are giving it their all. That's for sure.
Yeah, making a very valiant attempt at it as last round of the half, and the dink comes through and Greasy Socks puts down less. Phantom moment as Greasy Socks gonna walk away with his life, 26 HP to his name. They're just gonna back up into backside. They know there's two showers, two main. Supercow's gonna make that one showers. Greasy Socks gonna make that two people total. Infantry gonna get one, even things up a bit more. Spike's not down yet, but oh, Remedy, really good shots, sort of snipes out of there, and actually gonna get a good one. Remedy on your own, Seeker's gonna get popped. You know where the last two are? The last two only have judges though. Very short range weaponry for long range fights. Upgrade to a Phantom on one of them. Carl's still stuck with the shorty as Remedy gonna take a swing. Remedy gonna get another one. Concuss is not a stun as the tags gonna come through and Carl's not gonna kill him.
Oh my.
Carl's not gonna kill him. Carl's gonna upgrade guns, but the plant's gonna come through on B site, yeah.
Sky versus Sky. Carl having to clutch up again.
Yeah, I think one flash to either of their names. First flash gonna get expended, sort of ward off Carl.
But now Remedy knows. He got the cue, the voice line saying, blinded.
Blind is the voice line, and Carl.
There we go.
Yeah, a couple of feet shots spammed through the wall. Gonna clean up Remedy. It's sort of retaliation from losing his eyesight moments ago.
Carl definitely was the better Sky in that situation. I think they needed that. At least it wasn't the 9-3 curse. Maybe SLR might have been stressing a little there if that was to be the case, but we're now seeing if Checkers can bring it back on the attack side. I'm interested to see how they're going to use their agents here on, because they don't have that raise meta that is common with Bind. Jet, I mean, they can really get space with Jet. We're going to see if they can do the same thing as Rhino did with Raze. But I don't know. Let's see. Are they as aggressive as SLR was? Or are they more slow? Curious.
Yeah, a lot of very, very valid points here. As we're going to go into the next round, it's round 13. Twister rounds didn't matter the first time, but matter a hell of a lot more this time round as Stale in a similar spot to Supercar is going to get spotted out. 3 people spotted off that one dog. Don't want to invest into 3 people. It looks like they're going to rotate off B. Rotate to B rather slowly, but...
We see quite a separation in their agents. We've got Sky still on A. We've got Chamber also in showers, with 2 pushing up B long, and Brimstone also. They're quite separated. I wonder if they're trying to first get picks and then decide where to go.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to play slightly more default. They saw the 3 people on A. Didn't want any of this as Infantry playing in a very, very tricky spot. Gonna cross! Hairs on the back of your neck sort of perk up and you have to jump into a crosshair like that, but he makes it across and Smoke's gonna come through, execute any moment now. 40 seconds is Supercow's on site. Les is gonna kill 2 people. Supercow's kills 1, drops Stale. Remedy good for 2 kills here. Remedy good for a 3rd kill here. As it's now a 1v4 on the shoulders of Hachi. Hachi gets 1, but Rhinobito puts down Hachi where he stands. 9-4 is the scoreline. How do you win this? Do you force? Do you try and play faster? Do you try and play less defaulty?
I don't know. Well, it was definitely clear from this round that Checkers is playing far more passive than what SLR was on their first round on pistols. They pushed in immediately. So they definitely seem to be more strategic with determined with regards to where they can get the pick, where they have got numbers on site. Unfortunately, it looked for a second as if Checkers was definitely going to win that round, but I mean, it definitely looks like an eco. We got classics, so they're saving up. They're going to see what they can do with the eco that they're going to possibly, hopefully, win with this round.
Yeah, Stell, the man of the hour here, is potentially going to peek into 2. Greasy, never always good with the sheriff, not never good, but yeah, going to force the TP out of Stale. Very, very sweaty here as he didn't manage to get tagged off of that. Carl going to scale up showers. Some spams through the wall. Spams are really, really good. Stale on 23 HP here, backed up by Rhino Beetle. Rhino Beetle with the judge. Rhino Beetle with the judge. Outside the shower, outside of showers. Just waiting for his moment. Is the judge going to ring loud? But Greasy shouts louder with that sheriff. Going to get 1 kill. Stale going to trade it. 4v4, 4v3 rather. Stale gets 2nd kill for the round. Les going to get another one. Toothless going to drop less in return. Trades coming through. 2v3. Or 2.5v3 rather. Is Stale taking a lot of damage there. Toothless going to try and finish off the job. Not managing to do it. Hachi going to try and find him out. Is Stale good with the headhunter. Gets 1 kill. Gets another kill. Makes it the 3rd. Hachi good with the bulldog. Gets another one. 2v1. Can you do it, Hachi? Can you do it? We've seen you do this before. As he turns around at an inopportune time. Elephant Shoe is going to clean him up.
Oh, the timing. Again, the raise with the judge on bind. What else is there to say? Everyone knows that it's as common as anything in Valorant. Raise, judge, bind. It's a match made in heaven. We see, again, a much more passive push from Checkers, and I don't know if that's the play. It seems that they're giving way too much time for SLR to rotate, and their numbers are quite split. It definitely seems that they're trying to get a pick and then decide where to go, which is definitely not a bad strategy, but it seems that SLR is ready for that. Oh, we're seeing a very, very aggressive push here into A.
Yeah, very, very aggressive push. As Greasy going to get 1. Rhino Beetle going to trade him out with that judge. Raise on bind with the judge. Very, very synonymous. Like you said, Toothless. Going to put an end to that rampage. Things are going to quieten down, but 45 seconds on the clock. Potentially 5-10. Going to win their 5th round, but the flank's going to come through. Very, very potent as shots potentially going to ring out in a moment here as Hachi, aware of the possibility, spam through the wall. The jump shot going to come through. Gets slowed off in retaliation. Going to get mollied off in retaliation as well. As there's a flank coming through from Remedy. Remedy's gonna come through, but Elephant Shoe gonna get 1. Supercat's gonna get another. Hachi good for 2, closing out the round. 5-10 as we head into round 16.
Well done to Checkers there. We are no longer gonna play passive. We're not gonna be sleeping. We're gonna push in and we're gonna show you what we got. They did a great job there pushing into A. Aggressive, get that spike down, get the post plant positions, and they did brilliantly at preventing SLR from getting into sight again. We saw the molly go out. We saw the sage slow. It was really, really well done. I really hope hopefully to see if this aggressive strategy that they've now adapted is gonna pay off.
Yeah, as we're gonna work our way up B. It looks like Stale good for the tour de force kill. He's gonna take another shot at Hachi. Hachi hiding behind the smoke. Hachi's gonna re-peek again. Stale. Hachi both whiffing shots, but Hachi's shots slightly more dangerous.
But definitely, you do not want to miss that ult on chamber.
Yeah, you don't want to miss that shot into Hachi, particularly. A man who's very, very good with his rifling, even though he's on the sage, he's going to get the res. Res onto Greasy Socks, 5v5 once again. As we see how things unfold.
All right. We're definitely seeing a little hesitation. They don't know if they want to push B. We're seeing Rhino.
Yeah, look at that spot.
Look at that spot. Rhino's ready. He's ready if they don't push in. Oh, they're gonna get hit from behind.
Yeah, Greasy's gonna get a kill onto Stale.
Rhino's moving up.
Yeah, Rhino's gonna go for this huge flank. The wall's gonna come through, committed off elbow. Can't fight from elbow, but Rhino potentially can fight from
Spike planted.
B long. Spikes down, 45 seconds. Carl gets 1 kill. Elephant Shoe drops, unfortunately.
Look at oh,
Rhino, good for 1. Hachi's gonna get a kill unless they now know that Rhino's B long. Chaos is gonna ensue as shots gonna come through. Spam. Very, very good here as Supercat's gonna drop down Remedy and Toothless.
well
Calm
done.
and cool and collected. There's a bit more bite to this man besides his name. 6 to 10.
Are we
Going to
seeing a revival? Are we seeing checkers going, you were aggressive, well, we can be aggressive too. We're gonna push into site, we're gonna get those picks, we're gonna get the taps, and we're not gonna let you just run over. We're seeing a 6-10, definitely winnable, Econ looking good, and it seems that the aggression strategy is working. We're not seeing such a split between the two sites, not being so passive. They're going in, they're getting the picks, getting the spike down, holding those positions, and that's exactly what we want to see.
Yeah, as we're going to see a potential B main rush again. The flash going to come through. Blinded is the call, but there's no kills from it, unfortunately. As you can see, the side of SLR, LR don't really have the best buys.
Well, no,
Sheriffs, yeah, a couple of sheriffs, Bucky.
They've
One's
lost.
full shield, but
they've lost about, I think, 2 rounds in a row, so they're definitely going to try save up and get guns again and push into checkers. So no, the save is definitely a good option for them. Rather, they are in the league, so rather save, get eco, and hopefully get back that momentum that they've lost.
now I want to bring up the potential. Oh, Les gets good 1 good kill onto Toothless. Hachi's gonna get 2 more kills here. 1 through the wall. The flash is gonna potentially come through. It's gonna come down to this flash, full blind. Hachi's gonna get a 3rd kill on for the ace here. Gets the trifecta. Blind's gonna come through again. Spam through, jump for cover.
One enemy
Looks like a commit. Hachi's good for 4. Stale's gonna drop super calves. Hachi's on for the ace. 1 more shot comes down to a swing, and Hachi
Gets it! Oh,
gets the ace, makes it 7 to 10. As we go into round 18, comeback looking very, very viable all of a sudden.
very, very viable. Hachi was just Battle Sage activated. He was like, you know what, we don't have another duelist and bind, which is usually quite good to have duelists on bind. I'm gonna take over that role. I'm gonna get the picks. I'm gonna get these agents down on the ground. It's very interesting to also see how they've slightly changed the aggression. They are still aggressive, but they wait much more patiently before pushing into the site, which is very interesting. Have they started to read SLR? Do they have the flow needed to come back?
Yeah, we said this early in the beginning of the game. They're heating up. Let's see if these guys can cook something and not burn the dish, so to speak. Through smoke's going to delay a bit. Remy's going to jump spot to see if he can see anyone pushing through the smoke. The Trailblazer's going to walk onto site here, not spot anything, but going to get gunned down. At least 1 person here.
Is the rotate coming through? Looks like it.
Yeah, Supercavs doesn't see anything on the side of the map. Hachi convinced. Potentially that's the weak side.
We saw a big rotate coming through. There's only 1 on site. Are they gonna push aggressive now? There's only 1 on site. They can get it easily.
Yeah, eyes on Stale with the operator. He needs 1 kill and the jig is up. If he drops, jig is up as well, and it's slightly more expensive.
Toothless is still putting pressure on B, making them think that they're still there.
Flash gonna come through. Stale, full blind, kills Greasy. Repositions, looking for another shot. Doesn't get it, rotates. Yeah, back up on the way through TP. Now 5v5 still. Yeah, Stale's gonna get another one. Supercat's gonna drop Toothless, gonna get another kill. Stale, good for 3 kills. Stale, good for 4 kills. On for the ace here. Stale gets an ace because of a Sage, but Remy's going to get 1 as well. Back-to-back aces as the scoreline is 7-11.
Wow.
Awfully inconvenient for the side of Checker, but very, 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 very fortuitous fortune for the side of SLR.
That had me on my seat. It seemed as if Checkers had a free site. Did they go back to the passive nature that was failing them in the previous half? They had sight, they were there, but they were so hesitant to get on there. So hesitant that it was enough time for the rotate to come through.
You want to play?
Yeah,
Let's
play.
play.
And also Stale with some really, really good shots here.
Oh,
the reactive
yeah.
Sage ulti, make it a 5v5. It's a good call in theory. Just unfortunately, Stale has an op is less. Gonna start this round off with the kill onto Greasy. 4v5 in favor of SLR LR.
Seeing a hard push onto A.
Yeah, listen, Remedy. Really, really good cross here. Hachi fishing for something.
Is it hard? Doesn't look like it. Again, very hesitant, very passive, waiting.
Yeah, Coral gonna try and spot if anyone hyper aggresses. Now they need to break up these crossfires. There's a lot of crossfires on this A site. You can't walk up short because you're gonna walk into a Viper who has a Sky watching your back. So Supercat's gonna try and work something with his op here, but really, really difficult. Is the flash gonna come through and Stale's still holding his ground. He does have that rendezvous to TP back into.
Chamber versus chamber.
He's gonna look away. No, very, very close.
30 seconds.
Two
left.
ops holding for where someone might be, but nothing comes of it. The smoke's gonna come through. They're gonna try and push through short. Hachi's gonna get one kill. Let's gonna get another one. Hachi's gonna get 2 kills. Hachi being the absolute hero this round. Gonna wall off, gonna get Spike down. Spike is down, 45 seconds. Addition to the time that was very rapidly elapsing. Still gonna get the flank.
We'll check and see if we hold it.
3v3. Yeah, one of the segments in the wall is broken. Stale gonna get one exploiting that broken bit of util. The lamps push is gonna come through as well. Hachi, what can you do? Supercav's gonna get one in Stale's Reign of Terror. Elephant Shrew get one in retaliation. Supercav's going for the swing, but unfortunately can't get it. Elephant Shrew gonna make this 12-7.
12-7. Ale just being a thorn in the side of Checkers. It's quite fascinating to see how disciplined SLR is. We saw Chamber on SLR's side actually having the flank, but not playing aggressive, not walking into their crosshair, not ego pushing, being patient and seeing if Checkers is going to rotate. I have to give credit to their aggressive yet disciplined strategy between the team.
As we go into match point here. Yeah, as we go into match point.
Get out of my way.
How are things gonna develop?
Right, we're seeing a commitment to B so far, Sage, with Spike.
Yeah, Viper ulti is gonna come through. It's gonna dissuade you from walking in. You get the K to 0 and literally anything kills you. Sneezes particularly are buffed in summer. With
Are they brave enough?
Yeah, the hay fever buff coming through. Yeah, they kind of stuck outside this pit. You don't want to walk into it.
Oh, are they going to push in? Are they going to brave it?
Or are they going to leave? That's the question.
That is the question. We're seeing really a hesitant nature here. What are we going to do? Are we going to push in? Of course, it's kind of suicide to push into a Viper ult,
yeah.
But I've seen it before. I've seen clutches come out before, so we don't know. But are they going to get flanked? I don't think. They're very patient, waiting. Oh, they're pushing in.
They're going to commit. You try and get something done before you get to K to 0. Let's going to get one kill on Supercabs. Remedy's going to get another one. Toothless going to drop Remedy. Still decaying to 0, trying to find the Viper.
30 seconds left.
Where is he? Sitting in front of the pit.
Last player
Let's go get
standing.
another one. Rhino is going to get one with the showstopper. Toothless going to drop the Viper's pit. But is it too late? He's going to get another one. No, unfortunately, Rhino going to put this game out of reach as Toothless falls. And
What?
SLR LR takes map 1.
Map 1 on Bind. That was definitely a valiant effort there from Checkers. As we predicted, the Viper ult is just, no pun intended, toxic. To push in there, you're risking to not. I mean, Valorant is already a game which kills can be so quick with headshots. Now you're already dropping down to health. So body shots is essentially just as dangerous as a headshot. I don't know if that was the right call to push in there. Hopefully, we're going to see some more action from Checkers. But it was definitely interesting. As I said before the game started, Raze is extremely meta on Bind, and that was definitely evident in this match.
Yeah, Raze is very, very potent. Is how you say, a showstopper in certain situations, and Bind is not an exception to that rule.
I was hoping to see more like large collective kills off of Raze's ult on Bind. Usually when people funnel through bathroom or hookah, and you just get that perfect Rosa ult into hookah. You just get all 4 or 3 kills just from one ult. Well, surprisingly, didn't see one of those. I was waiting for it because it's quite popular to see that ult on Vine just almost ace with one ult because of the funneling through showers and hookah, and yeah, well, even through TP on A side.
Yeah, definitely made things pretty precarious, very hard to play. As we're, yeah,
Strange enough, though, although I enjoy the silence, I don't know if there's really any sound going on. I like to hear the Vandals shooting.
yeah. It's unfortunately, it's what ends up happening when you end up in a very precarious situation in terms of time
Yes, yes.
constraints, and us being very, very passionate about the game. It's really, really hard to get everything done.
In such
We're-
a short
yeah,
period of time.
definitely made an attempt to get you guys the stream, and we do appreciate you guys tuning in. We understand the frustrations and we understand the sort of shortfalls and pitfalls that might come with this, but we are trying, most importantly, and we do appreciate you guys being patient with us on this matter.
Definitely, thank you very much. Hopefully, our voices have been audio enough. But
The
yes,
voices in the dark,
the
uh,
voices in the dark.
trying to guide you guys through this tumultuous time.
Tumultuous. Wow. Got the dictionary there next to you.
I do read occasionally, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I mean, like, every now and then you read the packet on the bathroom, the shower. You know, there's like what chemicals, and yeah, every now and then you read a few of those, pick up some nice big words to use when casting.
Yep. What's another big word that I could use? Prevarsiate.
I don't
To be evasive in nature.
to be
Prevarsiate.
evasive in nature. Rigger, do you have one of those apps that are just like the word of the day is pervasive, and then you're just walking around trying to find any situation in which you can use this word?
No, I just lie a lot.
Well, you know what? You know what? Lying is just as good. Like, I mean, as long as you don't get caught. Ascent. Interesting.
Yeah, gonna jump into Ascent here. One of the more solved maps.
Yeah, well, yes, it's been one of the first, so it has definitely had time for people to cultivate strategies, work around it, and I'm very interested to see what they're going to use.
Yeah, I'm expecting KO. I'm expecting Omen. I'm expecting Killjoy.
Definitely Killjoy.
In that combination, exclusively.
The information that you're going to get with KO or Sova, and you, of course, the ability for KJ just to hold down a site almost on her own is just vital. I'm also very curious to see how they're going to fight for mid, because Ascent is a map where mid control is like really important. If you have mid control, your options are wide open between the two sides. So very curious to see how these two teams are going to battle for mid. We're seeing on Checker's side, we're getting a Sova, we're getting a KO. So definitely information, definitely recon, seeing which side is more occupied. There we go, the KJ holding down the side. Jet, which is, well, I mean, that's also very common on this side. Astra, that is interesting. Smokes. But usually I don't really see Astra really play for smokes on this map. Usually it's an Omen. So very curious to see how they're going to use the Astra.
It's a response to the double smokes. You either run double smokes or it's really, really hard. You know, Astra is a very util focused controller that has a lot of util at her disposal.
And cheap util as well. So maybe they're thinking, okay, we'll have a smoker, but as well, if it's not needed, they can always use the suck option. They're probably trying to see how they can work around there. I love the fade. I've always used to play fade on this map. The dog, just to able to clear the angles on the A side and B side, has always been for me just top notch. A harbor, also very interesting.
Some might say you're a fan of fade. Some might say you're a fan of fade. As it looks like we're gonna walk into an A hit here. A bit of an A execute as Supercow's rearing a flash, cocking it up, and 4 4 kills drop immediately, 2 kills drop immediately in favor of Remedy. Stealth to get one, Let's gonna get another one. Once again, on the shoulders of Carl, the initiator player really, really solid, but this is looking like too tall a mountain to climb on. Yeah,
Kind of getting deja vu here.
Yeah, this is how it started last time, but things might change. Yeah, the triple swing. Too many bullets to try and deal with at one time.
It is a different map, but the strategy hasn't changed for SLR. What at least we saw a aggressive push.
Yeah, I'm gonna see a very, very aggro push there.
It seems that they... Oh, a Viper wall coming up. This time going to be a B hit. Interesting. I'm sure Checker has become aware of the aggression that this team holds. Hopefully the Killjoy can kind of hinder that aggression.
Yeah, let's see what Hachi can do. Playing close with the shorty. Might be good for one. Good for one. Good kill from Hachi. Making this a 4v5 almost immediately. Low econ, but Rhino gonna gun him down with the bigger boy gun. The thing's gonna come through. Calls doing significant damage. Not insignificant with his classic, but spikes down, 45 seconds. You don't have the best weaponry. Gonna walk into a couple of automatic weapons, but there's a lot of smokes. There's elephant shooting in a really, really good spot here. Gonna gun down the first person. Greasy gonna drop, unfortunately. Supercat's gonna follow shortly after. And Toothless. Gonna sort of, what's the number 5? Gonna make the 5. Gonna make a set of 5. As we go into round 3. First rifle round, potentially. Yeah, first rifle round, you're gonna see Cole force up that Odin. I've seen Cole with the Odin. I've watched Cole play Ascent. I've watched Cole play Sova. He's not gonna opt for the Odin, gonna opt for the Vandal. Cole and Sova on Ascent, dangerous. That's all I can say. He's very, very good with his util usage, especially when he's playing weak side like he is right now. Understands how to play, how to game the numbers. Play it to his advantage. Not gonna get anything, unfortunately.
Oh, you were seeing the mid control that I spoke of. Look at how they just get space, pushing into mid.
Yeah, all the way up mid already, yeah. Into markets, and Carl, what can you do? Coming from all angles, gonna see the one, gonna see the Prowler, and those numbers. Drop 1, Supercavs, and Carl, it's good for 2. Carl good for another kill, making this a 2v2, and he knows where both the last 2 are. Potentially, but he's nervous, and he looks the wrong way. Remedy gonna get another kill here. So Remedy's gonna jump into sight, plant the spike, extend some time. 45 seconds, Hachi, good for another kill with the Phantom. Toothless, good for the final kill with the Vandal.
Here we go. If correct me if I'm wrong. What?
Yeah, the snowball has been stopped.
Yes.
Because the last round they lost 3 in a row, and this round they stopped it at 2.
Well, maybe we're seeing a difference. But I was very impressed with that recovery there by Checkers. As I said, a team that just controls mid on this map usually is at a great disadvantage, and they just bulldozed in there. Really well played by Checkers there to stop that push, and we'll get the defuse in essence. Very, very impressive.
Yeah, as we're gonna see an A hit potentially. 4 rifles, 1 judge to complement it as Greasy gonna take a swing, full blind, dash the wrong way, and Remedy's gonna get him. Problem is immediately, the Wrecking gonna come through. First stun gonna land, full blind, second stun gonna land, full concussed, full suppressed, third stun gonna land. Race dash onto side stale, good for a kill, but no, it gets traded by Toothless. Les gonna have to kill him up, or kill him. Make this slightly more even. 3v4, 45 seconds on the clock once again. Retake gonna come through, albeit slightly slowly. Dart's gonna land. Second shock dart gonna go through, get some damage onto Les. It's gonna see him. Les good for the kill. Carl good for the trade. Supercavs good for 1 with the Guardian. 2v3. Fade Eye is gonna land. Horn's not gonna see anything. Jump's gonna come through. Les good for 3 kills. Supercavs, what can you do with the Guardian? Gets 1. Potentially gets another. Time's ticking low though. Gonna take the drop down, take the fight, but unfortunately loses it to automatic weaponry.
And the snowball has commenced again. A little bit. Not fully. We don't. The Checkers cannot stand still. stop its momentum very easily. They just need to breathe, recuperate, and decide on exactly how they think they can stop SLR's aggressive push. I don't know if KJ has been used to the max potential, but what do you think?
Yeah, I think they're actually just playing around the KJ. They're not giving KJ room to be useful. But they are going to walk into Hachi once again. Yeah, they're going to walk into Hachi, the KJ player for the side of Checker, once again. Toothless going to play close to his own smoke. Potentially gaining something as the horn's going to land. Carl's going to shoot it. Going to get spotted, though. Going to be the only one to get spotted, but Infantry going to get one. Still going to get another with the Judge. The Flood's going to come through. The Spray's blind. Going to see if he can get anything. Rhino's going to get one. Hachi's good with the Sheriff. We've seen Hachi do this before, but unfortunately can't replicate his heroics from the last game. Super Cavs was on his shoulders once again, but Elephant Shrew, unfortunately. Better on the day with the better weaponry as well.
Well, it was a save. So hopefully Checkers can pull out. We're seeing rifles. Oh, we're seeing an op from Checkers' side. Let's see if they can utilize it better. Maybe hit the peak on mid. We know Jet has been also famous, just as Raze was on Jet has always been famous on Ascent with that op. So I'm curious to see how they're going to use now this op to gain back their own momentum. Oh, the op is actually on B, and they're on A. They're going to hard push A, but they're on A with the op being on B.
Yeah, Toothless gonna figure this out. Gonna hear the Roomba. Gonna figure from one. Gonna get spotted. The flash gonna come through. One's gonna follow shortly afterwards.
That
Jet is a
still
really
on
precarious
B.
situation. Yeah, Jet's still on B, posted.
Posted, not moving. She's a sentinel right now.
Yep. South African post service in action, and so is Greasius. He's not gonna move until he sees a reason to.
Maybe he gets the Viper.
Potentially, but Toothless in a very, very weird, intense spot. It's cut noise, and you can see the setup from SLR. Potentially looking to explode off those, but Toothless potentially good for one. The Spray's gonna come through. Showstopper's gonna come through as well. Toothless gonna get one. Supercat's gonna drop the Showstopper. Remedy gonna fall, and Supercat's gonna die as well. Infantry, Runner Beetle, clear up a couple more kills. 2v2, but there's also a KO that can
the
be
race. Are they gonna get the race?
No, not going to. Carl's gonna get one kill, but gonna get re-swung. Infantry gonna make this a 1v1. The op
finally gonna come through.
Makes a return. Timing doesn't get it. Gonna see the Viper walk out. No bullets. No bullets.
Oh!
The reload's gonna land.
He's going for the rotate. He's going mid.
He's going mid to B. It looks like, yeah, mid to B. Running all the way across.
Jet saw it though. She knew it.
Seconds.
She did not post up like we saw earlier. She was like, I know this. I'm coming.
Yeah.
Oh, is she gonna gain time?
Yeah, plenty of time. Plenty of time. 45 seconds. 45 more seconds. Could come down to one bullet. Come down to one bullet. Could be the difference maker here.
Is he gonna? Ooh,
Greasy, what can you do? Sees the head. The swing. Here's the drop. The flick comes through. It's very tense, but Greasy's gonna get it. Yep. Sort of edge of your seat action here, but Greasy's gonna get it. Make it 2-4 here as we go into round 7. Really confidence. Yeah. Really confidence play from Checker there. A lot of really good shots landing. Enough praise cannot go to Toothless. Starting this round off on, so to speak, a bang. Getting that first kill in smoke. Making sure that Raze had no follow-up. Stale was sort of left on an island as got trained up by Supercavs there.
Definitely. They needed that. They needed that, especially after saving and getting that win. Their recon looks a little better now. I was surprised to see the op on B there, but it worked out. Let's see what they can do. We're seeing again. Oh, push on A. Will they push hard? We saw the previous round. They were a little bit more passive. They were waiting, and it didn't work. So are they gonna go back to what was? You know, it's not broke.
Oh, the fade. Ulti is gonna come through. I blanked on the name, but the Raze is gonna satchel in. Raze is gonna satchel in, gets sights free, clears out Hell, clears out Jin. But the server ulti is gonna get committed. Gonna tag 2. Maybe one more, gets another one. No, unfortunately, he doesn't get anything there. Infantry's ulti is gonna be committed, and Infantry's ulti is gonna be good in a second. Do we get the detain? No, lockdown destroyed. 1v3. Greasy, what can you do? clock is ticking. Can you spot this? Unfortunately, can't spot it. Want to be good for the kill. 2 to 5 here. A lot of ultis committed, but unfortunately the door didn't close, and the flood on the KJ ulti was just too good.
Yeah,
Too
no,
potent.
they played that anti-KJ ult very well. They saw it go down, and they were, we got to get this out. We got to break this ult because it's a big danger to our post-plant strategy. They did that very well. They pushed together, they swung together, getting KJ, getting the ult, and the Fade ult. That was the game changer right there. And as I said, I was wondering if they were going to play passive, slightly, but more for just the position with the Fade ult, and then pushed in aggressive. This team definitely like. Oh,
My ult's ready.
Yes, the Greasy's gonna get first kill once again. Greasy with the sheriff, like Bree or Raze on Bind, not Raze on Breeze is Greasy. Good for another kill with the Vandal. 2 kills to his name. Toothless wants to get in on action, gets another kill.
Stay down.
Ooh, Remedy gonna end Greasy's reign of terror.
oh, Checkers has got numbers. Let's see how they use it.
Yeah, as it spikes down 45 seconds. What can we do here?
Well, they need to go for those trades. They need to play together, and they need to trade. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, so Toothless gonna look for something. Remedy gonna get a kill onto Hachi. One enemy remaining as Remedy a bit ambitious, swinging through the Astral ulti, but Carl and Checker are gonna get another round to their name. Thrifty is the call.
Well
I often talk to other casters and ask, if you could have one thing in the world, what would it be? And in my mind, just Paper X Thrifties. Just the ability to convert to like 80% of your Thrifties every single time. Not every single time, 80% of the time. Because if you're converting 80% of the time, it's math. But yeah, Paper X Thrifties, yeah, Checker got a Thrifty. That's all that matters. As 3-5, 2 rounds away from tying this up, making this a very competitive game.
Is Checkers had enough? Look at Greasy. Greasy's going for that pick again.
Yeah, Greasy potentially good for the kill here. The one way he's gonna land. Greasy in a very dangerous spot here. Gonna dash into 2, gets 1 to his name. Lucky to get even that one, but Infantry lays him out. 4v4. Reckoning gonna come through once again. The suggestion to move is called, and it's not gonna land. They can't see anything through the smoke, but Infantry's on site, hits the switch. Toothless gets 1 kill. Infantry's gonna get another one as he's trying to full out. The flood's gonna come through. Remedy's gonna get another one. Viper's Pit committed. The Sova have Util. Sova has a drone. Sova has a dart to 22, but you only add 45 seconds. Close to 30 now. Gonna drone in, gonna get shot. Stopped short. It's hard. It's very, very hard.
Difficult hard again. The Vipers, but difficult to push in. You have to play very smart and hopefully try to get those trades.
One enemy remaining.
Is Carl gonna get dropped from the spray from Rhino Beetle? Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It's very, very hard. Making a very intelligent move to just back off of this.
Yeah, save. Especially now that your Econ is definitely going to get hit. The better decision is certainly to save. He probably won't get picked off. They're going a different direction to where he is now saving. Usually, but he wants to get a pick though. He did swing to see if he could hurt the Econ there. But
yeah, Hachi's good for those kills. Hachi's very, very good for those kills.
Hachi was like, hey, I'm gonna try hit that Econ. Let's see what they can do now.
6-3. I think Checker needs 2 more rounds, and they need 1 more round, and they're tied with the performance from last game. Come halftime, 2 more rounds and significantly better.
Definitely playing a little better.
Yeah, definitely playing a lot better actually.
Yes. I think Checkers has kind of gotten the vibe, especially from the last match, that SLR is implementing, and seeing how they can best defend against that. We're seeing aggressive 5-stack onto A. They like A. I think it's because they can really push out that util and get on site, gain space.
Toothless gonna get 1 kill here. Remedy gonna fall, unfortunately, to the bite of a Toothless man, and Satch is gonna come through, but Rhino Beetle gonna clean up Super Cavs. Spike's gonna be planted, door's gonna be closed. Slightly more util to play with, slightly more bodies, and an Odin to your name as well. Let's see how they play this. Ooh, 3 people 3 people are playing underneath. 4 people are playing backside. The pinch can come through. Carl, good for 1 spam. Really, really good spam here. Carl, good for 2 spams. Carl, what is that? Potentially good for another one?
1 enemy remaining.
Carl, good for a dink. Hachi, 1v2. 1v1. Less evens things up. Toothless. Is your bark bigger than your bite? Yes, it is.
There we go.
Good kill onto Less. And
Yes.
Checker gets 1 more kill to their name.
I think they definitely needed that. It was. I'm quite surprised that the fact that Rhino didn't play the race position again as he did on Bind. You'd think that he played it so well there, he would automatically play the role again on this map, but he's not. However, the race that is currently being used, I can't remember who's playing race right now. Stale, who was playing.
Yeah, Stale was playing very, very important.
Chamber. He was playing Chamber on Bind, and now he's playing Raids and doing as well an exceptionally good job pushing into side, getting space, allowing the team to push in, get the kills of the people who tried to flick to him in the air.
Yeah, but like I said, Carl as Sova is gonna fall, unfortunately, to a Bucky. As I was mid-sentence, Hachi's gonna get the trade. Gee, not doing too badly this game, as they're gonna flood out. He's gonna try and get off site, not lose his life here, but the threat of that B main push is always prevalent. 45 seconds once again. How do you break this up? Smoke's gonna drop soon. They know that Elephant Shrew plays this area. Gonna fire a couple of spams to where you think he is, but he's not there right now. The Viper Wall's gonna come through. It's gonna drop rather, and that's when the retake can start. You don't want to walk through Decade. It's Greasy's already on site. Greasy's won, but Rhino puts him down. Supercar's good for a trade. Toothless gets another kill, and Less with the Sheriff, good for 1. Toothless gets another kill. Time's ticking low. Time's ticking very, very low. They know he's backside. He's very, very low on HP. Ring around the rosy. Supercars gets it. Can he? Yeah, it's going to be close. It's going to be very close. It's going to be very, 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 very close. No, 0.74. Doesn't get it. One more round, 7-5 potentially. Exciting.
Very exciting. I love it. I love it. This is the best part of Valorant. Just these intense moments, these nail-biting rounds that come through from the teams.
Yeah, these really, really tense moments. It's on an edge. It's on a razor's edge every single moment. You miss one shot and suddenly 3 of your friends die. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, all right. They love A. SLR is just loving A, but are they gonna have the same success?
Yeah, but the Audible's gonna come through. Showstopper's gonna come through as well as the Nightmare from Fade. He's gonna swing through, but he doesn't hear anything. Elephant Shrew's gonna kill him, and Stale's gonna get 1 at the Showstopper. Hunter's Fury's gonna get propped. Gonna get 1 tag. Gonna get 2 kills! He's gonna get a 3rd tag for his trouble as well. Carl. Very, very potent, very, very dangerous. A man not to be underestimated. Spikes going down. Here's the Ares, not the Odin. Toothless on the flank. Toothless gonna throw some Mutal. Astral Divide's gonna come through. Very, very good start here. Retake's slightly more feasible. Carl's gonna get 1 kill, sprays. Doesn't get the other one. Last player standing, 1v1. Greasy's on the other side. Stale heard him. Stale's gonna swing around. Go back around to the Astral Smoke. No! Swing came through, but Stale good for 3 kills here. 8-4 once again. Repeat of the first map, but things are looking slightly different.
Oh,
Chicken looks like a
definitely.
team. Yeah, team slightly more in charge of the game, just losing a bit of control here and there.
Definitely a little bit more warm, definitely a little more cooked. I'm loving to see Grease. Grease is definitely performing on a top tier level. It was an unfortunate round. They could have gone either way. Whoever got the most beneficial swing while the other was looking at a different angle would have won. That was a complete 50-50 matchup there. I'm really hoping to see Checkers just pull through, and hopefully we see a map 3.
Yeah, I'm hoping for map 3 as well.
Oh,
Give me more map 3s.
I love to see this team. Yeah. They're pushing B to Harbor.
Yeah, give me a reason, right? Give me any bit of hope here. Any bit of hopium. As they're gonna walk into side, Runnerbeat looks good for 1 kill, but Greasy Socks didn't see. Yeah, didn't see Elephant walk into sight. Runnerbeat is good for 2. Supercast gets one with the molly. Tooth is gonna get another kill. Tooth is gonna get another kill. 2v3. Shot's gonna ring through. Tooth is gonna get a 3rd kill. Maybe good for the Quadra. Flash is gonna land. Not good enough. Stale. Very, very aware of the possibility. Getting double swung lane. Shots don't land. Astra gets the Quadra. It's 5-8. Win pistol, win game?
Yes. Pistols.
Win pistol, win game, yeah.
Yep, win pistol, win game. That's where you get your momentum. It's very important, actually, that the first 4 rounds of a half is where you build your momentum. It's where you get your confidence, it's where you get your econ. And a lot of times, you hear a lot of times in the pro play when they say that, you know, your first 4 rounds sometimes determines the game. Your pistol rounds are vital. But as we've seen, Valorant is unpredictable. Are we seeing a complete stack on B? Are they playing retake?
Yeah, they gamble stacking B site here.
Oh.
But they're gonna... Yo, there's a lot of running.
What?
There's a lot of running. There's a lot of running. Hachi, do you know? Hachi knows. Kills 1. Saw the 2nd body. Sees the 3rd body. Can swing off his pot. Blind shots through the smoke. Good on Molly. Yeah, they know. They should figure it out. Puzzle pieces come together. At least 3 people on B. As the scale's gonna go towards A side. They know it's the Killjoy on B though. SLR very, very aware of the possibility. They know the Killjoy isn't normally with the pack. Is yeah, you see them full rotating onto
full
A,
rotate.
potentially a flood.
They're hunting. They're looking for blood. Oh.
Yeah, mathematically better odds here, but in terms of currency, things aren't looking the greatest. Toothless watching the smoke, looks away for a moment, dodges the flash, gets hit by it. Greasy good for 1 kill. Carl, good for collateral with the Bulldog. 5v1, less. Gets a taste of his own medicine, being as a solo initiator against a horde, it feels like. With not good enough weaponry to make it happen. As we look forward, right? I mean, this round's gonna wrap up pretty soon. Potentially 6-8 in favor. How do you stop this, right? On one side, how do you stop it is... Yeah, let's gonna unfortunately swing into 4. How do you stop this onslaught? How do you stop the momentum swing? A couple of good gunfights? Do you post up someone with an op? You don't necessarily have the jet, you have the raise. What do you do?
Well, there's many ways to stop it. But it depends a lot on how the team exactly is using that aggression. But smokes, entry denial, all this kind of stuff work perfectly in with this regards. You've got the Sova, Shock Dart, you've got the Molly coming from Killjoy. Anything really just to slow down that momentum, to slow down any type of push. But that was a fascinating round. Just, what was that B funnel? I've never seen that before.
They're going to take B for free this time because the B is no interest to Checker as the Molly's going to come through, delay a hit potentially. Horn's going to land, mark up 2 people on site. No kills going to go through anyway, but keep your eyes on this flank. Hachi, big expectations from you. You have to go big once again. Have to go huge here. Flanks on you, flanks on you. Flanks on you, Hachi. They're right behind you, don't know though. Lompot's going to trigger. What can Hachi do? Guy's going to come through. Blind! Swing can come through. Rhino Beetle's going to get 1. The pinch. Going to be very, very dangerous in but a moment.
You are divided!
Astral Divide. Really good response from Toothless. As Infantry's going to get 1 kill here. Toothless needs to spot, but 4 people are going to drop. Supercavs. Good for 3 kills before he dies. That was an insane shot from it. But Rhino Beetle going to clean things up. Get 3 of his own. 6-9 is the scoreline. As this match is...
Loving it.
Yeah, we sort of transition from early into mid-game of this match. 6-9 as we go into round 16, I think.
I don't know. Math is going to be my strong suit. I do books.
Yeah, me too. But you don't have to do books to know that this is a very, very important map, and this is a very, very important game, right?
I feel like Checkers is definitely feeling that importance. They don't want to lose. They want to go to the map 3. They still want to show what they have left in the tank.
Yeah, you want to take this to map 3 because you're not going to get another chance. You lose here and you're out, or you go into losers bracket, I think. I'm not too aware, but definitely a hit to the mental if you lose this one. Because the knife's going to come through. Suppress 2 agents, the flash is going to come through. He's just going to tuck tail. Doesn't want any more of that action, but...
The mid control coming through, which is important. Seeing a little bit of a strategic change here.
But look at the map split. There's 3 members of SLR have completely flipped the map around, and Remedy and Stale trying to fight in Greasy. Having to be the bulwark between the tides. Supercar's going to drop, unfortunately. Tooth is going to get a trade. A couple of 1v1s is good spray through the smoke. Remedy, excellent for those, and Toothless. Eyes on you, 30 HP. Just takes 1 bullet. That's all. Just takes one bullet. They line up to really good spray transfers, and this game looks slightly feasible. Probably doesn't see anything.
Is he going to save? No.
Doesn't have a choice.
Oh!
Gonna see 2v1. Oh, you're aware of the
30
possibility.
seconds left.
Potentially close right. Doesn't see the gun. Remedy gets his 3rd kill. Puts his team 3 rounds away from a series win.
These teams are just brilliant. Going at it head to head. This is what Valorant's all about. And I love to see this kind of action coming from the SA scene. It's as if South Africa just completely puzzled into the Valorant scene. It's really, really, really amazing to see how teams have been able to incorporate strategy and play to the degree that we see it at other international events.
Yeah, definitely definitely international contenders if they play their cards right, SLR and Checker. As we're going to this next round, really, really good Viper wall. I was looking at it now. This Viper wall is quite immaculate. Cuts off A, cuts off mid, cuts off tiles, cuts off line. There's a lot of things it does, but focuses on A site, yeah. Focus on A site, and what can Stale do? What can Stale get done here? Fully suppressed. Carl looking the wrong way. Stale's good for 1 kill. Supercat's good for trade. Rhino Beetle good for the trade on Greasy. Supercat's good for another kill. Supercat's heating up here. 3v3. Ultis to play with. No command on the side of SLR still. Spike hasn't dropped yet. Toothless in position. The Spike not too convinced yet. Gonna smoke off and then tap potentially. Yep. Drop it. Really good. Really excellent use here. Supercat's good for a 3rd kill. Supercat's good for 4th. Potentially gone for the ace. Supercat's on for the ace. Come on, Supercats. Come on, Supercats. Good for the ace. 4 kills. Maybe this is what your team needs in this moment. The blind's going to come through. Blind for a moment. But victory still in sight. Knife's going to land. He confirms. 1 still heaven. Rhino Beetle going to drop in. Supercats. Good for the ace. 7 rounds to 10. Checker. Definitely putting up a fight.
No.
Definitely putting up a fight.
As an understatement, they're putting up a hell of a fight. They are definitely showing SLR that what you saw the previous map was warm up. You know? They're definitely playing, and that ace was just phenomenal. Really, really well done there. Yeah, I feel like maybe Checkers is getting into the vibe.
Yeah,
feeling the flow, feeling each other's comp.
Heating up. They're heating up.
They're heating up.
That's what we love to see. They
cranked up the heat. It's going to 180 degrees now.
Yeah, you have to step up, right? Like, this is
Yeah,
a very pivotal moment. This is a very pivotal moment. Rounds are getting thin, numbers are getting short, and even though you're 3 away, these guys are hungry for it. Checker's not going to give it to you easily.
They want it. And it's, we're seeing a split, a really quite interesting split so far. Oh, they're pushing in. They're going to go together.
Yeah, man gets a glimpse. Remedy gets a glimpse of a life he does not know. 22 HP. Greasy, very, very close to Stale. Stale sees the killjoy turret, doesn't spot him. Greasy is going to clear these meticulously. Going to hear the shots. Swing's going to come through. Stale! What is that? 2 sheriff shots, 2 kills. Mid is wide open. Hunting for this Vandal potentially. Wants to upgrade from this sheriff, even though he's fairly decent on it, I might say. Toothless, fairly decent on the rifle himself. Gets 1 kill. Creates a split lap, but Stale good for another kill. 3rd kill. for the round. Toothless in a very caught in between a rock and explosive place. Stale
30 seconds left.
right behind this wall. Gonna swing into Toothless. Not good enough. Toothless is gonna get blinded, and Supercow's gonna kill Remedy. 2v2. Spike's gonna go down. Astral Divide gonna be committed. 45 seconds. 45 seconds is the call, but the rap's gonna come through. Rap's gonna come through from the side of SLRLR. Supercow's gonna see the Prowler. Supercow's gonna call it. Gonna hear 2 sets of footsteps. Gonna run for his life. Gonna make it out there. Toothless can't help. Toothless rendered kind of irrelevant right now as he's on the other side of the wall. Supercow's gets a kill. One more lane. Supercow's gonna swing. Spam through the smoke. 3 HP in a dream and gonna swing and kill less. 8 to 10. 2 more rounds from equalizing.
It's hitting. It's hitting. The temperature's growing. They are definitely getting into that groove. I'm loving to see it. I want that third map. I want Checkers to take the win, and I'm just really excited to see that they're really playing well, especially with regards to their comp, their team comp. You're seeing the Initiator getting into that side. You're seeing the Duelist going in, getting space, and really putting pressure on SLR. And I kind of think they're surprised. They're a bit taken back. They're not. They might not be expecting such aggressive some plays into sites.
But it wasn't eco. Oh, Stale. Yeah. Good shot off that Haunts. Yeah, gonna drop Greasy as... Yeah, it was their eco. They had to play pretty ratty. Couldn't win those fair fights. The support players coming in clutch as Toothy and Cav, Super Cavs. Trying to make their name for themselves as Coral potentially can go huge here. Here's a lot of steps, an encroaching force. There's, yeah, three people on B site for the side of Checker. Carl gonna hold up this B A main walkout. Toothless gonna fish for something, you know? Gonna poke and prod as the null command's gonna be committed. You are powerless, no util, guns only. Toothless gonna swing into Rhino. Rhino's good for the kill. Yep. Elephantry in really precarious situations. Remedy's gonna kill Carl cross map. 4v2. Seeing Supercow's kill 5 before, can he do it once again? Supercow's gonna get another kill. Makes it 2 for his name. Gonna swing, has the classic. Les has the Phantom. Lays out Supercow's 8 to 11.
It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. They're gonna come back now. They're gonna reheat, put the oven back on, you know. Yeah. And see what they can hopefully do to combat maybe the mistakes that they made in that round. Maybe use a different strategy. I would like to see more mid control, for sure. This map demands usually a domination of mid. And we're seeing that right now. We're seeing Jet going into mid. We're seeing looks like a B push. With Sova also going onto the A. Interesting.
Yeah, but this is not to take away from what SLR is doing. They're doing a lot.
No. It's almost as if they predicted the mid push. They're going at it.
Yeah, look at how strong their protocols are, but they're in a very weird spot. They smoked off by the harbor wall. Really good default stuff. The stuff SLR are doing is quite intelligent. They harbor walled off mid so they can walk up mid. But Hachi's gonna jump the smoke. Gonna see Stale. Gonna put a couple points into his head. For good measure. Gonna get another dink. 3v2. Hachi good for 3 kills here, I think. As Greasy gonna get another one. One enemy remaining, and Greasy gonna get his 3rd kill for the round.
Greasy being the one that carries. For being the vital member, the duelist, the one getting those picks. And I love to see it. That mid was a battleground. It was wall zone. And I loved it. It was pick after pick after pick. They wanted that mid, and Checkers took it. They played that very, very well. I'm really glad to see that they are playing better as the team and more trading off with each other, especially working as a team. But that was a very interesting round. Quite entertaining to see the aggression of both sides into mid.
Yeah, as the Cascade's going to come through as well. Gotta land behind the wall is eyes on Hachi here. Yeah, just gonna contest mid. Yeah, Spike's down. Potentially playing a more default type of play.
Seeing what they need to do if they want to push here.
Gonna get droned in. Carl's gonna spot one. I don't think he spots the other. Still now exposed as the lockdown. Gonna be committed. You don't have a Sova. can't really contest. Just gotta give up space, not spice.
We don't spice as well. You gotta make it spicy.
Yeah, we're cooking. We're cooking.
We're
for
cooking.
sure.
You need spices.
Gotta give up spices. Greasy, not to be outdone. Make this meal nice and, no pun intended, greasy. Supercars gonna plant the spike. Horn's gonna land. 45 seconds on the clock to make this 10-11. Very, very close game. Door's gonna get knifed. Door's broken. Greasy gonna go for spam. Let's gonna get one. Tooth gonna get another. And Carl gonna get one more. Supercars gonna get Elephant Shrew. Eyes on you. You have a judge only. But these are close range fights. A lot of sight lines obfuscated. Yeah, does Greasy want elephants on the menu? That's for sure. Elephant's gonna hop away. Still as a judge, playing close. Still a very dangerous threat. You heard the steps, Greasy. What can you do? Go for the classic right click. Nope. Elephant Shrew as a judge. He's gonna upgrade to a Vandal, and does he get away? I don't think he does. Yeah, doesn't get away. Doesn't make it away with the Vandal and his life, unfortunately. It's 10-11. Check is getting close, like dogs nipping on your heels.
No, like, certainly. Yeah. That was a very, very effective push there with that KJ ult. They made sure that everyone got pushed back, got in there. And Greasy, looking for what's on the menu, got the Rhino, didn't get the Elephant, unfortunately. But the spice is there, and Checkers is definitely feeling it, tasting it. I mean, I really want to see a third map here. I feel like these two teams are only getting started. We're seeing another mid.
Yeah, mid contest, really aggressive mid contest. Stales all the way up, clears out tiles in its entirety. Playing mid in a really good spot. He's been playing here before. Jig might be up, not too sure. Yeah, things calm down. The spike hasn't moved any closer to any sites. Hachi's gonna spot. Yeah, Hachi's gonna spot one person playing bench. Gonna see Rhino there. Gonna get walled off in response. Things are quiet.
Oh,
things are quiet.
Picked up. Spike's
picked up. Things are quiet. They were quiet for a moment, but Super Cavs taking a swing into Stale. Now they know where it is. Showstopper committed. Potentially good for one kill. The movement. Greasy's gonna jump over. Jeez, he's gonna get a good kill onto Stale. 4v4. There's a lot of ultis to commit. Elephant, what can you do here? Les gonna swing at the smoke, kill Toothless. Boy's gonna land, smoke's running out. Fire's gonna be committed. Hachi's gonna run away. 3v4. Still a lot of ultis on the side of SLR. As it looks like it's a B hit. Greasy's made their way all at B.
Sights open.
Following, and Hachi bringing up the rear. 4v4. What ultis do you have for retake? You have Reckoning, you have Fade ulti. Plenty of things at your disposal. Hunter's Fear is going to be committed, so is the Reckoning. If the Nightfall is going to go, it's going to tag 2. One enemy remaining, all eyes on Hachi. Last player remaining. Elephant Shrew is going to tap the spike. Hachi going to see them. Spam through the wall, 1 HP! 4 kills for Hachi. 11-11.
Feeling themselves, and I must say, I am all for it.
Yeah, all the support players are re-showing up. Supercav's top frame in the server, but Hachi's value in this game can't be quantified as Null Command's gonna go through. Everybody's suppressed. They don't have the best guns. Reach is gonna jump into sight. Cole's gonna get 1 kill. Gonna spot another one. 2 kills without retaliation. There's a bit of retaliation there. Stale's gonna get 1 with the Sheriff. Always good for that. As you get 1 and last one's Heaven. Greasy. And a 50-50. Wins those comfortably. 1 more round to map 3 or 1 more round to OT.
Match point.
Wow, Greasy being slippery there. Hachi doing the work. 80k just being an absolute beast of an initiator. SLR must be sweating. It's 1 more round and then we get map 3. 1 more round to OT. Checkers is
Yeah, the timeout's gonna go through.
Timeout. Oh,
Timeout's
timeout.
gonna go through.
SLR is feeling the heat. They're feeling the wave of heat hitting them.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe calming down nerves. A lot of nerves currently going on. As we're gonna go into the next couple of
Well,
rounds.
I've got
Or the
nerves
last
going
round.
on.
Very, very important round. Edge on your seats, everybody. Pay attention. Pay attention twice. You might not get another chance. Viper ulti committed. In tree. Can't walk up tree. The minute they spot this Viper ulti, at least they know where one of the 5 are. Puzzle starts coming together slightly better. Hachi can't see anything at the moment because of the Viper wall. And they're just gonna sit.
Really slow. No, they're
just
playing
gonna
slow.
sit.
But we're seeing mid. We're seeing
Astral Light's
mid.
gonna come through.
Right there. Right there.
Yeah, Greasy's gonna get spotted. Gonna get turned off, but he's gonna get 1 kill. Tooth is gonna get another one. Greasy's gonna get 2 kills to his name. Remedy's gonna drop down from bench. They haven't spotted him at all. Remedy's gonna get 3 kills.
Oh!
Remedy's good for 3 kills. That Astral Divide, being your foe, being your fiend, and being your enemy at the same time. Carl, what can you do? 1v2. Crossfire is really, really strong here. What can you do, Carl? Are you the hero for the moment?
We've seen Carl pull some great performances out of nowhere. Let's see if he can do it again.
Yeah, Crossfire is really, really strong. Just takes someone being slightly more antsy than they need to be. Carl's gonna swing into 1.
Oh!
Remedy's gonna get his 4th kill. Gonna bring us the OT.
I don't know
Switching
what was said
Overtime.
during that timeout, but I mean, Remedy. What happened there? It looked as if Checkers had the round. It looked like we were going for sure to map 3, and then all of a sudden, Remedy, just being the tens of South Africa, clicks head like nothing else.
Yep. No, he was.
Amazing
The
play.
Astral Divide was insane. The Astral Divide was really good for getting your team up there. But the problem is they weren't expecting Remedy to be in that pocket on bench. So Remedy heard all the gunfighting happening, and he was fully deaf from all the noise that was happening, and he just dropped into the chaos and saw 3 people. A consideration that you need to make the next time, but you might not get it next
We're
time.
seeing Greasy on the op. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah, glass cannon up, looking towards tiles. Not going to see anything here. It's an A hit. SLR loves their A hits on Ascent.
They love it, and they're good at it. We're seeing
really, really good
only
at it.
two defenders, and Astra and a KO defending.
3, the Jets there as well. Greasy
yes,
might
by
spot. Greasy might spot
Oh,
Elephant
no.
Shrew. Greasy might
Toothless
spot
is
Elephant.
disconnected.
He spots Elephant. Yeah, Elephant Shrew gets spotted by the op. This trigger, the pull of the trigger is not there. Potentially good for 1. Greasy gets 1. Hachi gets another one. 3v2. But Remedy's all the way on site. So is Stale. Spike's gonna go down. Spike's
No,
not
he
gonna go
doesn't.
down. Interrupted by Super Cavs. 2 kills, 1 enemy remaining. Last seen tiles, now a main. Super Cavs good for 2. Hachi good for 2. Greasy good for 1. Brought to 1 more
Switching
round away
sides.
from winning it.
Match point.
Well done. But if I saw correctly, Toothless disconnected.
Yeah, we potentially might have a DC. Things might be okay.
I don't know. Maybe they push through. Oh,
Yeah,
the
might have a
right
pause
spot.
coming through. In the event that a DC did happen here. Might have a
too late in
timeout
the
coming
game.
through. No, they can still time out. No, there's not going to
Oh.
time out it. So potentially DC happened. Unfortunate. 4v5.
Let's see what
This is the point. This is the moment to be heroes. This is the moment to be a hero. Yeah. Gonna spot one. Stale's gonna swing into Greasy. Greasy's gonna swing into 3. Stale's gonna get the headshot. Seen Supercars do great things before. Supercars has to play as well for 2 people. Insurmountable odds, but surmountable odds nonetheless. As one's gonna come through, Supercars gonna swing, but full blind. Rhino Beetle gonna get the kill. Effectively a 2v5 here. Carl's gonna get 1 kill on the other side of the map. Good kill. But Rhino Beetle, really, really close. Danger close, Carl. Can you see it? Can you sense it? Unfortunately not.
That's done.
Hachi's going for the trade. Yeah, can you do it, Hachi? Yeah, can you do it, Hachi? It's a tall ask. Tall ask from our Sentinel to try and kill 3 people, but it's a 1v1. This is a 1v1 right here.
30 seconds left.
It's a 1v1. Caught with util out. Not spray's gonna come through. Not gonna ping anything. Les gonna tuck.
Placing swarm grenade.
Gonna get mollied. Les not looking good.
Enemy remaining.
Les looking really good on
down,
that
B.
shot, but Spike's gonna drop and Toothless not here, unfortunately.
10 seconds left.
Time's gonna elapse and yeah, heartbreaking scenes, man. Heartbreaking scenes as Toothless is gonna go, but because of load shedding, it's game over.
Switching sides.
It's game
Overtime.
over. Yeah, Toothless isn't here. We keep playing. Cole's saying that they keep playing. Yeah, they're gonna play the 4v5. They're gonna play the 4v5 without smokes, potentially. We go again. In that case. Yeah, never back down, never what? Never back down, never what? As Carl with the Odin, gonna get flashed. Gonna hear 4 people walk out, gonna kill one of them. Less. Gonna try and retaliate. Gonna get the retaliation kill there.
Spike planted.
Hachi's gonna see if he can work something here. But he has the flank. Flank's there. 3v4? Very, very doable. Infantry's gonna get spotted by Greasy. Someone's gonna land. Mine's gonna be committed, but he's just walk through it. Greasy's gonna get 1 kill. No, couldn't bring it down. Couldn't bring it under control. Rhino Beetle's gonna get another one. And eyes on Supercavs. Gonna get full blind. They're gonna get suppressed. Gonna suppress in return, but suppresses don't kill.
Enemy remaining.
Infantry does. Yeah, heartbreaking scenes, yeah. Heartbreaking scenes, yeah.
Switching sides. Match point.
I have hope. I have hope. Super Cavs Rhino Beetle, yeah. Yeah, there is hope. There is hope. You always look towards what seems impossible, and can Greasy make this slightly more possible, more palatable? No, unfortunately. Stale's gonna lay him out there. Still a 3v5. Still a 3v5. The fat lady hasn't sung. Kills can come out of nowhere. Stale jump spotting. Might fall victim to it. Gonna nade backside. There's no one there, but gonna nade heaven in return. Estimated guess gonna get shot blind. Yep. Hachi's not on site, and with that, Spike's not on site. Supercar's gonna get 1 kill. Hachi's gonna get 1 kill as well. Carl bringing less down to 1 HP. 3v3. Carl, can you do it? Are you the man of the moment? Gonna get Molly, gonna get swung. Elfish's gonna put down Carl.
Player standing.
Supercar's gonna get 2. Remy's gonna get 1. 1 enemy remaining. Attacker Killjoy just needs to defend it. Hachi's good for the swing, and he gets it. He gets a checker. We go again. We go again. We go again.
Sides. Overtime.
Yeah, it's very, very precarious as Elephant Shoe just disconnected. Oh no. Elephant Shoe reconnected. Okay, things are fine. This is fine. This is calm. We're okay. We're fine. This is cool. As we're going to another overtime point, Greasy gonna take a big bite of the pie this time. Gonna get the one kill, dash out. A really good kill from Greasy. Him and Stale have been fighting this entire day. As Greasy gonna get another one. This gonna trade him out. Supercav's looking for some action potentially. Looking the wrong direction, unfortunately. But he has Carl spawning for him. Gonna clear a tree. Nah, his Shrew bought before he disconnected. Les is at 1 HP. There's no heals on the side of SLR LR. And Carl has an Odin. That's gonna land slightly high, I think. He's just gonna hold it, actually. Gonna hear the volley committed. Gonna see the horn. The horn's gonna spot him. Spam's gonna come true. Rhino Beetle gonna put out Carl. 2v2. Supercav's gonna kill this. Really good kill from Supercav's. Supercav's good for another kill. Door closed in his face. Spike dropped outside of the door. Eyes on you, Elephant Shrew. Once again, gets swung and Supercav's good for a Hachi. 1v1. Gonna delay the plant slightly. 15 seconds left. Gonna drop. Turret's gonna get some damage in, some trip damage. Spike's gonna get tapped. The swing's gonna come through. Hachi controls it, brings it under. He's control. Lays out Elephant Shrew. One more round. One more round. Guys, last round. Checker has had to play the last 4 rounds, I think, without smokes. Into this double controller side. Potentially get one more on the board. As Greasy gonna dash in, looking for a fight, but Rhino Beetle gets the better of him. Elephant Shrew in this really, really tricky angle. Potentially gonna get spotted by Supercavs. Not gonna say spotted at all. 3 people A main, 3v5. It's not looking surmountable. We might end up in a really weird spot again. Oh, Hachi makes these numbers look slightly better. Shrew makes these numbers look slightly worse. Supercavs once again gets another kill, really showing up the server, but Rhino Beetle gonna lay him out. Effectively a 1v3. Carl. Counter situations. Trick shot. Gets Rhino Beetle.
I have the spike.
One more market. Does he know? Can he put the pieces together? The swing's gonna come through. Carl's gonna... The flick's gonna come through. He's not gonna land. Yeah, we're gonna go again.
30 seconds
We're gonna go again.
Switching sides. Overtime.
With Carl just being the IRL Legolas in this game. I hope I pronounced that right.
Yep.
But I'm just absolutely amazed at how this team is holding themselves up.
Yeah, it's win or lose, respect goes to Checker, having to play the last couple of OT points. These high stress environments with only 4 players. But they're gonna give it their all. They've been giving it the bull the horns the entire time. As Greasy hunting for something, gets hunted instead, makes it away with his life, 26 HP. But no heal, as we're gonna see a mid crunch here. Sprays are good. Sprays are potentially good. Phantom kills there, but he doesn't know. He's just sort of shooting through the spray. Really good awareness. Unfortunate circumstances, the Supercav's gonna spot it. Supercavs are all alone. What can you do here?
Survive.
He's gonna try. Gonna make a good attempt at it. Make 1 kill.
Spike planted.
Potentially gets one, gets two, but he was full moving. Elephant Shrew is going to get another one. Hachi's going to get a kill here as well. 2v3. Effectively, they're going to spot one. They know one's Jin, but Elephant Shrew is good for the wrap. Are they aware of the potential? They're going to see the shots come through. The flash is going to land. Hachi's going to get full blind. Going to make away with his life. One's hell. Remedy going to kill him
One
up.
enemy remaining.
Carl.
Beautiful
Fall.
swing.
And Elephant Shrew gets the third kill. Once again, match point.
Match point.
Switching
What?
sides.
Once
What
again,
a
match
game!
point.
What a game! I am just on the edge of my seat. It is such good skill coming from both teams. ATK just surviving no matter what. He's just outnumbered, but he's just swinging, making sure he tries to get as much kills as possible, put as much pressure on them to buy the time for the retake. It's nail biting.
Yeah, it's stressful. It's
It's
stressful.
stressful. It's
It's stressful for them. It's stressful for us watching. But yeah,
It's
match
South
point
African
once again.
Valorant at its peak.
Match point once again. As Grease is gonna walk up, gonna pick up Remedy, gonna lay Remedy out, gonna pick up Rhino. Unfortunately, can't repeat. Couldn't pull his gun out fast enough. Estale's gonna spot Hachi walking up mid. First gonna come through. Coral gonna spot Stale. 2 1v1s here. 1 1v1. Stale's gonna just back up. Play safe. You have numbers. You have numbers. One more than you think you do. One more than the scoreboard says you do. Hachi's gonna see one. Hachi's gonna swing, but Stale's gonna lay him out. 1v4. Big ask from Coral, but
ATK seems to have called it.
we'll check her, yeah.